Hi. So this is probably going to be a longer one. Um, so yeah. One of the things that I keep getting asked is how I started on being polyamorous. And I've talked about it on my stream, but figure I'd go ahead and post it here. So this is going to be a long one. So sit back, grab your coffee, grab some popcorn. Um, when I was 19 years old, I did two big life changes, all within a period of a month. On January 2nd of 2006, I got married to my now ex-wife, who is no longer on this plane of existence. By January 22nd of 2006, I was at basic training in Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri. Now, as you're probably wondering, what does this have to do with my polyamory journey? Everything. So, while I was in the military, I am really good about understanding my friends and those close to me, being empathetic, being compassionate. It's been that way since I was a teenager. So, one of the things that after basic training at AIT, I got to my unit. And in 2007, we were told that we were deploying in air defense artillery. Now, were we going to Kuwait? No, we were going to Korea. But we were not allowed to take our partners with us, which is kind of common for Korea unless you are literally doing a 3-year hitch in Korea. So, knowing that I was about to deploy, I offered my then wife a open relationship because one of her biggest love languages was physical contact. And I wanted to be able to make sure her needs were met. She said no. She could be faithful. Now, at the time, it rubbed me the wrong way because it wasn't about faith in each other or commitment to each other. It was I understood her needs. And so we deployed on Halloween of 2007. Had a layover in Alaska from El Paso, Texas, because we had engine problems, which is why when people say perfectly good airplane, yeah, um, this was a private airplane. This was not a military C-130, anything like that. This was a private airplane that had engine failure that caused us to have a 24-hour layover in Alaska, just specifically Anchorage. So what ends up happening is I'm in Korea for about a month, 1 month's time, and find out that she had already cheated by November 20th, uh, which was her birthday. So I forgave her. Now that's, and I offered again an open relationship. She said no. I said okay. Uh, Happens again at Christmas time. Now I forgave her again. And I said, when I get back, we need to have therapy. We need to go to therapy because I don't trust you. And you're probably wondering why I forgave this. Well, we have a kid together. That child turns 18 in literally 2 weeks. So, come Valentine's Day, come to find out that she cheated on me again. But she gave me this story where it was just rough. It was triggering and things didn't line up with it. So I got my friends together, relayed the story with my roommate, who overheard the entire exchange. 8 people, 5 guys, 3 girls, listened to me spill the secrets of what was going on, and all 8 of them said shenanigans, don't believe her. So I filed for divorce. Finished out my time in Korea, finished out my time in the military, got out. Went back home and realized that it wasn't that my then partner at the time was sleeping with other people was not the problem. It was the dishonesty that upset me. So I got into a couple of relationships saying that, I was not looking for anything serious. I wanted a relationship, but, they were free to date other people. Fast forward to 2010, and that is when I met Spouse. Spouse is the one who taught me the term polyamory, because Spouse had been polyamorous, stating that they were polyamorous since 2008. And since that time, I have labeled myself as polyamorous. Now, while yes, I've been under the ethical non-monogamy umbrella since 2007, labeling myself as polyamorous since 2010. I have been with my spouse for 15 years. This month, in fact, we've been together and dating for 15 years. And we've been married for 13. My other 2 partners I've been with since 2015. 10 years. 10 years. So every time that I'm telling all this, because every single time that it's brought up that, oh, you're not committed to your partners, it pisses me off. All 3 of my relationships that I talk to on a regular basis, 2 of them I live with, are more stable, more commitment, more honest than when I was monogamous. So don't judge others' relationships based on what you believe. Don't judge the way others live their life based on what you believe. Be empathetic. If you aren't willing to listen, move on, drive on. It doesn't affect you at all. So, thank you for hanging out. I greatly appreciate it. It's 10 minutes, and quite literally, didn't expect it to be that long. But thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. And as always, have fun.